He's okay. She back? Kamisha. That's where it's going. I think you think I have your camera. We over here. Get my baby.
Wow.
I'm supposed to be in front of those. That's what they're all
I feel like I shouldn't be close to this podium.
Yeah, I know. I feel this is where it's all
Get me in here.
I'm stand behind you.
I might go on that side. I'm going on that side. Everybody's putting a leg
Yeah, so there is going to be two unveilings at the same time. If you're not like one who likes to be around black people, we have this area here that we're unveiling. Or if you want to be part of this part, we like to have you here. So just want to give you that option. And it is almost 11 o'clock.
Can we do that?
So we can go down there.
We are. We're in the countdown.
Alright. Okay.
Is this mic on? Yeah? Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hello back there. And hello in Polkton. So thank you for joining me this morning as we make history at South Piedmont Community College. As many of you probably already know, I am Stacy Waters Bailey, and I am the president of South Piedmont Community College. And I am very excited to be with you all today, in person and in the virtual world as well. So, in a few minutes, we are about to unveil the brand new South Piedmont mascot. Can I get a round of applause for that? But before we get to the big event, I'd like to provide a bit of insight on how we got to this point today. It all began when our former Student Government Association president, approached the executive leadership team with a straightforward but not altogether simple request that the students wanted a new mascot. Well, that sounds simple, not so much. From that one statement came a lot of work. How do we come about choosing a mascot? Where do you even begin to do that kind of work? What should the mascot be? How do you go and select a mascot that will represent the college forever? How do you ensure everyone, including the students, the staff, the faculty, the alumni, all have a chance to have a say and be involved in this great work? As this great college always does, we didn't let the challenges stand in our way. We assembled a mascot development committee, held several public votes. By the way, I saw them on Facebook even before I became your president. I was following along. We navigated through those decisions and many discussions about what mascot would be the best to represent South Piedmont Community College. As the process unfolded, the alligator chomped away at the competition. Why an alligator? Many people are probably going to ask. You are in Union and Anson counties. How in the world did you select an alligator? Well, in the 1990s, an alligator was actually found in the pond at South Piedmont on the L.L. Polkton campus. Wow, an alligator in the middle of Anson County. I'm sure there's a story that goes along with that, and someday somebody will probably share that story, but I'm sure it's probably one of those things we don't talk about a whole lot on how an alligator got there. But that alligator is still alive and well today at the North Carolina Zoo, and they call him Gator Boy. So in case you ever want to go visit the gator, that is the namesake of our mascot, all you have to do is go to the zoo. So go visit Gator Boy when you have a chance. Then in 2019, a director of library services, Dana Goldner, wrote a children's book starring Al the Gator, who discovers that the key to happiness is his true self, which is probably a lesson we could all use. The book was set to be distributed on campus and throughout the community, but those plans were foiled by COVID. The Al the Gator took a backseat for a while. However, nothing stays hidden for very long. The story of how we got here today because of Al the Gator, who now lives at the zoo, and a children's book that was written for the gator, it all comes full circle. We now have a time where we can present you, everybody here with me and everybody here who's watching virtually. We have spent 31 years to get here today, but we now have a mascot that not only did our students, faculty, staff, alumni, community members all have a say in, but a mascot that the Student Government Association ultimately asked one simple question. We'd like a mascot. That's how we got here. I'd like to thank the Student Government Association members of the Board of Trustees, the Executive Leadership Team, and the Mascot Development Committee for all they did to make the new mascot what it is today. I also extend a special thanks to Creative Services Manager Samantha Carvello, the talented mind behind Al the Gator. Where's Sam? There she is. Artificial intelligence did not take place with Al the alligator. Okay? Sam 100% shaped who he is with human hands, not even code, I'm told. It was straight out of her mind and through her hands, and it is a genuine work of art. Thank you, Sam, for lending your talents to South Piedmont Community College. Now, I'd like to welcome our Student Government Association President for 25-26 academic year, Nyla White, to the stage. Nyla is going to officially unveil our
Good morning, South Piedmont Community College. I would like to welcome all students, staff, faculty, and community partners to such a momentous occasion. What a day it is. My name is Nyla White, and I will be your Student Government Association President for the 2025-26 academic year. Today is not only a mascot reveal, but a day that will be remembered in South Piedmont history for years to come. The 2021-22 Student Government Association cohort with Miss Heather O'Leary was a part of that. She was our vice president at the time, began the process of advocating for a revitalization of our mascot, which was formerly the Patriot. The Student Government Associations to follow had a very tough mission to try to make this a thing, because who doesn't want a mascot, you know? But it wasn't until last year, when the Student Government Association was led by Ms. Tyla Dow, that we all worked together to write a letter to the executive leadership team, led by our interim president at the time, Ms. Michelle Brock, and we were able to make this dream a reality. I'd like to say a special thank you to our marketing team, led by Ms. Rachel Colquitt, our creative design team as well, and look where we are today. So, students and staff, thank you so much for your input. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'll be quick. Okay, the mascot reveal is not only evidence of student leadership and advocacy in action. Our new South Piedmont Community College mascot is proof that students are the true agents of change. Today, South Piedmont is one step closer to embodying the true collegiate experience. From now on, be sure to scream, "Go Gators!" And when people ask if you're a University of Florida fan, tell them that you're better because you're a South Piedmont fan. So, are you ready to see our mascot? Yes. Okay, we're gonna count down from 5. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's have the party begin. In back of us, we have some Gator-themed food with some Gator popcorn. We have some great cupcakes that are shaped like gators. We have some Gator Punch in the back. And then out this way, our marketing team, as well as Student Government Association, has some swag, some hats, T-shirts, and other things to really celebrate today's occasion. Thank you so much for coming out, and we'll see you around this week for Welcome Week.